Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Module 7 of EDU 600. As you know, this is the last formal week that we have, and I say it every week, and I want to reiterate, thank you for the effort that you've put in this semester. It's been tremendous. This course is a challenging course over 14 weeks, and I don't know if it's more challenging, but it's certainly more intense over 7 weeks. So congratulations on making it this far. I'll try to be somewhat brief with my final announcement, week 7 final announcement. I will have one more video coming out during the week with some tidying up details and some other information that I'd like to pass on at that point, but I won't muddy the waters at this point. So let's get right to it. In week number 7, there's a little bit of information, new content that we're going to be talking about, and that has to do with action research. And action research, I've always thought of it as a very practical type of research, meaning you're conducting research in a certain way, maybe not as strict as the research that we've been studying this semester, but you're conducting research to solve generally a problem. And like I said, it tends to be a little more practical based. A lot of the research that we've been studying this semester is oftentimes to develop new theories or you're adding to the knowledge of an existing theory. Action research is, like I said, you're working on some kind of issue or some kind of problem. So I'll plow through the materials right now. You're taking a look at the video as we speak. This week, understand the various types of practitioner or action research. I like to term myself action research. Understand the steps in conducting action research. Read chapter 15, and then write your final assignment or start on your final assignment. It's not due next Sunday, it's due on the 18th. So here's the information. I don't want to beat this to death because I've been through it and I've put a bunch of information out here as far as exemplars and so here are all of the specifics on the actual final review, each one of the sections. Some specifics: complete the paper 12 to 15 pages in length. And there's one thing that I do want to just highlight because this week is on action research as the content. So I say action research is part of it, action research proposal. Now, what I mean by that is at the end of your writing your paper, your summary of the 6 articles, I'd like you to include what I'm calling an action research proposal, meaning as the result of the studying that you've done, the analysis of your 6 articles, I'd like you to write a paragraph or 2 about what you would do if you were conducting research on your topic. And that can be action research. It doesn't have to be formal research, but it could be action research. Once again, I'd like you to write about, okay, as the result of what I learned this semester, and in my particular final assignment, this is what I would do moving forward. It doesn't mean you have to do it. It's a proposal, but this is not a proposal that will go to IRB. It is just a proposal. I call it a proposal, but really all it is 2 paragraphs. Okay. So wanted to show you a couple of things. Here's where you submit the final assignment. I'm going to click on this, which will take me into basically the same information. But down here, there's a rubrics and there's a template. I don't know if the template, some people seem to like it, but a lot of people say it's just too much. They can develop their own titles and headings in the paper by just calling it data collection, very similar to what we've been doing so far this semester. But in here is the rubrics. I encourage you to take a look at that And also down here, you can take a look at the rubric. So you can look at it up here or down there. It's really up to you. So let me go back in. And I know there are some people that have started on this assignment. And then I wanted to also mention this bonus takeaways. And this really is, it's worth 5 points, and which is out of 100 or 101, I think the total is. That's substantial. That could be the difference between a B plus or an A minus, or an A minus and an A. So I encourage you to do this. It's also something that I look at. So reflect on the course learnings. How will you apply what you have learned? What went well? What did not go well? And what were the takeaways? And once again, I do look at this. It's an important part of the course, and just so everybody else knows, or everybody knows, we're looking at Module 7 and its action research and the final review. There's some more information in here. And that really is it for me. I want to stress, if you need any help on the final assignment, you're looking for maybe an extra day or so. The challenge that happens at the end of the course is I have to get these all graded, and I have to post your final grades in a block. So I really need everybody to get this done, unless you've made special arrangements with me to complete the course. So that is it, but just one more thing. Take a look at the assignments. Okay, so in the way I look at this, new submissions is over here. So everything is caught up as far as my end. I know there's a few people that haven't submitted your critique number 2. That's the experimental critique. Please get that done as soon as possible. When you get it, I will end up just grading that, and then you can move on to the final assignment. We have the data matrix, which is due on Sunday. So there's a bunch of people that have already submitted those. I appreciate it if everybody can get that to me by Sunday. And the matrix, as I've said before, is really the outline for the final assignment. Then we have the final research review, which is due on the 18th. Class participation. I think I gave people feedback on that, so you probably have a pretty good idea of where what your grade is going to be for there. But I will grade that. I grade that next week, or in a week and a half, and then the course takeaways. So that is it for me. I want to thank you for the effort that you've been putting in this semester. Stick with it. And at any time during the week, if you need help, you can send me an email. You can call me. If you do call me, leave a message, or we can do a Zoom. I'm more than happy to help. So that's it. Enjoy your last full week of class, and I'll see everybody online. Bye.